Hey, happy May. This is Andy Wirt with Red One Realty. So thankful that you're taking a minute to watch this today. I understand that these videos can get a little lengthy. But I believe there's going to be a lot of good information in here, a lot of interesting things to share with you today. And if you ever have any questions about anything I'm talking about, please feel free to reach out to me at 614-578-0676. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for referrals. I am getting referrals from friends, past clients, people that I know in the community, and I'm just so thankful for you. I'm working hard to build my business by referral, and if I'm talking to you right now, it means I know and I like you, and I'd love to work with people that you know and like as well. So thank you so much for those referrals that are coming in. It's really a great encouragement to my family. Second thing is, you may have heard about the settlement reached with the National Association of Realtors in some lawsuits nationwide. I wrote about this in my written newsletter that hopefully you're getting by mail. But if you would like to talk about any of those things, I'd love to buy you coffee and let you know about some changes that are coming to the real estate industry. I really believe overall these are going to be good things for consumers and even agents like myself. And I'd love to talk with you about what that might look like for your particular situation now or in coming years. Also, I hope you're receiving my printed newsletter. There's lots of good information in there. It just comes out once a month by mail. And if you're not receiving that, please let me know. And I'd like to make sure I have your address correct so I can get that to you. I want to share my screen and talk about a market update for currently. And these stats are coming out at the end of March. So those are the latest stats that are available for the Central Ohio real estate market. But I want to point out a few things for you, and some really interesting things going on, similar to what's been happening in recent months. But you can see here, if you are thinking of selling a home, the average sale price in Central Ohio continues to go up. So from March 2023 to March 2024, the average sale price is up over 8%. So again, if you're thinking of selling, it's a great time to sell a house. If you're thinking of buying, just look at that statistic and realize that you may be waiting for interest rates to go down, but while you're waiting, the average sale price of homes is continuing to go up. So you might have a different interest rate, later than you have right now, but chances are the sale price of the home is going to be higher. So we need to talk together about what's best for you in the long run. So sale prices continuing to go up. Keep in mind that the percent of original list price received is just below 100%. So what that means is that there are homes out there that are selling for less than list price. Certainly are homes that are selling for over asking price and great terms. We'll talk about that in a minute. But some homes, if they're not priced right or they're not ready to sell, they need work, they're not move-in ready, a buyer has to do some things going in. Those homes are sitting on the market and selling for less. So really important to price well and have your home ready to sell. Another factor that's helping buyers is new listings are up about 3%. And if you look down here, month's supply of inventory year over year is up almost 19%. So there are more homes out there to choose from for buyers. So sellers, that just means, again, you need to price right and have your home ready because there's more competition. Buyers, there's more to choose from. So that is helpful for you. Again, it's not that it is still a seller's market, still tough to buy a home in certain price ranges, still need to be very competitive. But if a home is sitting on the market, there's a chance to get it below list price and not have to compete with other buyers. And we can talk about how to find those type of properties if that's something that benefits you as a buyer. Same thing again, month supply of inventory is up. The absorption rate is higher, meaning just because there's more homes available, this inventory supply overall is higher as well. So those are some key things going on in the market. Still a seller's market. Great time to sell for any seller that's out there, but do have to have your home ready to sell and price right. Buyers more to choose from. One challenge that buyers are facing, though, is interest rates are higher, which again is frustrating if you're in my world, and it does make it harder for buyers. But I keep going back to the fact that there's no reason outside of some sort of like catastrophic event that home sales or home values in Central Ohio are going to go down in the next, I think, 5 to 10 years. So if you're thinking of buying, yes, interest rates are high, but prices are going to continue to go up because of demand and not having enough supply. So I would think that in most cases, if you have the resources and the situation's right, buying now as opposed to later would be better, or putting yourself in a situation where you can buy over a long period of time. Maybe you have a flexible lease terms, or maybe you're living with a parent, or maybe you have a home to sell that will sell fast, and we can figure out together what the best timing and prospect of that is. But 30-year current interest rates are up some from where they have been, and they're in the low 7% currently. So that is a market update. If you'd like to have a specific consultation about your home and your community, or what buying might mean for you, I'd love to chat with you. I wanted to take you behind the scenes, kind of showing you some things that are happening currently in today's market. And this is an offer that I wrote this weekend for a buyer. Solid young lady, has a great down payment. She's looking to buy a condo, something, maintenance-free type living. And I just wanted to show you, this condo was priced at $280,000. So she offered $12,000 over list price. And here's some of the things that we did in order to make that offer as strong as possible. My position with a buyer, where I bring value, is I try and position them to have their offer noticed as much as possible without necessarily costing them more money. It still is necessary in many cases to go over list price, but everybody's going over list price for certain listings. So how do we compete? In addition to that, here's some things that we did. We wrote this offer where she would have the right to do an inspection and terminate during the inspection period, but she would not ask for any repairs as a concession to the seller. And then this was a key thing here. This particular lender that this buyer chose to work with was able to offer what's called an appraisal waiver on that property. And so how you handle the appraisal is a key in a multiple offer situation. And we talk about that extensively with each buyer in looking at how to be as strong as possible with the resources they have. And in this case, with the offer price that was offered on this particular listing, and what that lender's automated system was pulling out in terms of available results, with her down payment factored in, it was showing that an appraisal was not required. Now, not every lender can do that, but it's an important thing. As a buyer's agent, I asked if that was possible, and in this case it was, and that really helped our offer. Now, in the end, even though I had excellent communication with the agent, this home is going to end up selling for $305,000. And my buyer did not want to go that high, which again is understandable given the comparable sales in the area. So we didn't win, which is disappointing for her, disappointing for me. But we did do a great job putting the offer together to get noticed, and quite a bit throughout the weekend we were in first position, and her offer would have been chosen, except some offers came in later that were much higher in price than what she wanted to go. So that's just a little bit of a window behind the scenes of some conversations that we're having with buyers to try and win in today's market. So again, I say to you, if you're thinking of selling, these are the kind of benefits that you get by selling in today's market and being priced right. If you're thinking of buying, I want to tell you that I believe that we have the strategies and the tools to help you win in a competitive situation should you decide to go after it. And also, working with the listing agent and the lender in close fashion is part of the things that I bring to the table as a buyer's agent. So I thought you might enjoy that little look behind the scenes of some of the strategy and things that are happening in today's market for buyers to get listings and benefits that sellers are enjoying. If at any time you have any questions about any of these things, or I can help you in any way, I'd love to talk with you about how I can be a resource for you in the Central Ohio market. God bless. I hope you're having a great May, and would love to get together with you if we can for coffee or lunch or something soon. Thank you.